First floor. Like all the others, a square, 50 meters by 50 meters. The floor plan here has been altered several times at the request of the users, while the work was still in progress. There is a simple reason for all these alterations. This is the floor where the juxtaposition of its functions, administration, the children's library and the room for the internet, is the most important. Considering the complexity, it is surprising to find an almost total absence of walls. The various programs coexist, so anyone can go where curiosity leads. The only lighting for the whole floor is the rectilinear series of neon fittings. It is the furnishing that makes the plan, the curves of a half wall for the children's library, the alignment of the shelves of magazines to be consulted, the 3-leaf clover-shaped forms for sitting and waiting or reading. The raised yellow lines on the floor help those with limited sight to find their way. Everything is simple. And as the public and the private administrative areas have to be kept separate, the architect has installed a wall unlike the others, a translucent partition that floats, a curtain. The use of the curtain makes the different areas of the first floor more comprehensible, defining a corridor or a place for reading. I think that rectilinear walls are very artificial barriers. Now you have much more freedom in natural surroundings. When you're walking, you're at liberty to choose between various possibilities. You make your own path. If there are 100 people, there are 100 paths. Personally, that pleases me and gives me an impression of freedom. It's the same with architecture. These 100 different people have to be able to find their 100 different paths and trust their animal instincts to help them find what they're looking for. Then they can give instinct its head and find pleasure in just wandering. In the interests of freedom, it's best not to make rectilinear walls. In the multimedia library, the walls, those real walls that go from floor to ceiling and don't move, are very hard to find. Only one floor has rectangular rooms in a regular alignment, the 4th floor, that houses the Sendai Citizens Exhibition Gallery. Permanent walls cut maintenance and staff costs to the minimum. Here it is the citizens themselves who install and dismantle short-term exhibitions. They hire the walls for a mere trifle, an exhibition hall for everyone to use, and the architecture demurs to community action. On the other hand, the floor above is a dream come true for any exhibition curator. A new layout and a new path can be created for each new collection. The plan is ephemeral. It lasts no longer than the duration of the exhibition and can be changed in a trice with fingertip control. Between this translucent wall and the immaterial wall of glass giving onto the city, the architect has created a floating zone, a large ambulatory, where one can stop to watch a film, work, or benefit from the vision of nightfall. It is in the library, where the functional equipment weighs the most, that it is easy to see that the tubes are not just for load-bearing. Like trees in a forest glade, they structure the scene in this artificial nature. They polarize the space, creating places in the middle of the shelving or wide circular areas for reading. These are the supports that allow people and furniture to redefine the space.